All right. Band. You don't need it right away, though. We're going to start out with just seated stretching. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Ron. This is Ageless Balance. It is. We are going to start with seated down. Then we're going to go to long band, and we'll do some seated stretching. And then we will get up and do dynamic movement. Dynamic. It will be dynamic. Shoulders back. Ears, shoulders, hips, all in alignment. Roll the shoulder blades back. Squeeze them together. And then release, ears and shoulders lined up with the hips. Make sure you've got the shoulder blades back. Start taking some deep breaths. And stomach out as you exhale. Bring the arms up this time as you do it. We want to get the shoulders warmed up a little bit. Deep breath in, stomach out. Exhale as you come down. Again, up. Stomach out and exhale. Now bring the stomach in. Squeeze the muscles in the abs and bring it down. Next stretch is arms out to the side, hands out, chin around, looking out the arm, down the hand. Bring it into center. Go right straight out to the side to start out with. So we come into the middle. Then we go out to the side. Follow it around. Don't want to go too far with this for the first time. I like doing the hands. It keeps me going slower, but it also helps me get just a little bit deeper as well. So roll the shoulder blades back. Get the hands back a little bit more. See if you can turn the chin just a little more than you did the first time. And back in. One more time on the other side. Follow it around. And turn it. Bring it back in and down. Ear to the shoulder. Just let it drop. Make sure it's coming right down, right straight over the shoulder. Take the opposite hand, push it down. Find that spot that gives you the best stretch on the side of the neck. But make sure you're keeping your chin up, eyes right out in front of you. Right there. Looking right there. And other side, same thing. Just let it drop. Shake it out in the middle first. Roll the shoulders around a little bit, then drop it down and other arm out. I want to get as much motion and movement as we can get through the shoulders so we can get the neck moving. Bring it back up again. Let's go up and down. Start out getting yourself back in neutral. Start there first, looking right straight out in front of you. And then up. Ready? Up. Shoulders back. Don't lean back as you do this. This is just head right straight up. Chin up. Jut the chin out. So you get that stretch right along the front there. And going all the way down into the chest. Bring it down to the middle. Stop when you get there. Shake it out. And now go back down. Or go down, I should say. Straight down. Shoulder blades are back. Chin to chest or as close as you can get it. Stretch goes from the upper back up the spine all the way to the base of the head, base of the skull. But keep the shoulder blades back when you do it. Get a good stretch through the back. And then bring it back up to center again. Whew. Little tiny shoulder rotations. See how we're working our way down? Up, palms down. Again, this is up to you. This is totally up to you what your body can do right now. Whether you can get those big circles or little circles. Look at how off my arms are. There we go. Feels like they're not straight, but I can see they are. And get bigger. I got to stop doing that. Around and around. Back the opposite direction. Palms up, palms down. Up on the way up. Roll it over. Down on the way down. Up, over, and down. One more time. Bring it up. And back. Remember, on shoulder rotations, you can always do just these little shoulder rotations if that's what your shoulders will give you. All you want to get is as much rotation through those as possible so they can start stretching it out, getting a little more mobility into that shoulder. Arms up front, right there. Elbow out to the side. Bring it out. Roll the hand back. So you're coming back, elbow out. Roll the arm back. Open up, right there, like that. Whoop. Whoop, there it is. And back around to the front. Other side, same thing. Arms out. Elbow back. Get that elbow as back as far as you can. And then take the hand, rotate it behind you, keep it up. So don't let it go down here. You can get more movement but we're not getting any more stretch. The other thing is don't let the hips turn. Chest should always be over the legs. On this one, if you rotate the torso, we're not getting the chest, shoulder, and bring it back in and bring it down. All we're getting then is this part, shoulder blades back, chest out. So if we would have turned the chest when we did this, that would have been like this one. Roll the shoulder blades back and bring it around. This works farther down the spine. That first one was for the upper back and through that front shoulder on that extended side. Now we're working our way down to the middle of the back. Blah, blah. And other side, same thing. Grab on. Knees forward, hand on the outside of the thigh. Roll the shoulder blades back. Chest out, chin up. And roll. And back in again. Shake that out. Feet apart. Feet out here. Hands on the thighs, shoulder blades back into a hip hinge. Keeping the neck straight as you do. Don't let it drop. Don't let chin drop to the chest. You feel a stretch up the back. Actually, starting at the lower back, depending on where you're tightest, actually, is where you're going to feel it. All right, we're going to do it again. Take it down. Coming down between the legs, drop the hands down toward the floor. Chin stays up. As you go down, it is just the shoulders going forward toward the floor or down wherever you are, getting as deep as you can. Roll the shoulders in toward the front so that you can feel the stretch through the upper back. Deep breath in for a little extra stretch. Exhale, hands on the thighs, bring yourself back up again. Like that. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them forward. Hands on the thigh, working our way down. Just move that leg a little bit, side to side. Knee stays forward. Just going to rotate within the socket. Getting a little rotation in there. What we got to do is get those hips loosened up. Remember, universal joint, universal movement, which means we have to do universal stretching. Up and back. In and over. Take it up and back. Knee stays right pointed out front so that all the movement is happening within the hip. Up and back down so you're not rolling the knee side to side. It is just rotation in the hip. Up, up. We'll get the side to side. It's coming. Don't worry. And relax. Other side, same thing. Grab onto the back of the thigh. Roll out. Roll in. And back. My foot was in the way. Out. The other leg. I got a little more rotation than that. Out. And in. It feels like a really good stretch on the inner thigh when I go to the outside. Outer hip when I come to the inside, like that right there. You can feel the stretch on the outside. And here. Nope, the other way around. Let's try that again. Stretch on the inner thigh. Stretch on the outside. Out. In. And down. Go back to that other leg. Grab on behind the thigh. Roll the shoulder blades back. Get yourself in neutral. And bring that leg out to the side. Knee, toe in alignment. Don't bring the knee out, leaving the foot in. You want to come out as far as you can. You feel a stretch in the inner thigh. Stop right there. You don't go any farther than that. It gets bad then. Out and in. And put it down. Other side, same thing. We're going to bring it up and bring it out. Go as far as you can without overstretching it. We did a little bit of the stretch when we did the hip hinge. Want to get a little more. My shoulders are rolling forward, grabbing onto my thigh. Bring them back. Bring them back, Ron. Bring them back. In. We're going to do a rotation with it now. Bring it out to the side and rotate. Forward. Back. I guess one way and then the other. Clockwise, counterclockwise. There we go. Like that. And then go to the other side. Forward. Clockwise. Counter. Whatever. And I have one of those old digital clocks where it rolls down. Remember those where they had the little thing in that rolled, so it went from 1 and then slid down and then 2 came down? I have that kind. So that's my clockwise. Down, up. Roll it around. Move it, move it, move it. And back, down again. Foot out, shoulder blades back, Stretch it out. Bring the toe in. Calf muscles. Moo. Calf muscles. Did you get that? That's a cow. Back in. Squeeze it. Use those muscles in the back of the thigh. Lift that heel back as far as you can get it. And then nice and slow, extend out. So you should be right out on the edge of the chair so you can get as much movement as possible. Take it nice and slow. You can slide the foot along the floor. And out. Stretch. And in. This is where you're going to feel the thigh stretch as you bring the foot back. Should be able to get back a little farther each time. Get a little more stretch in there. It'll go a little more. Back. Center. Other side. Same thing. Out. And in. Squeeze. Squeeze back there. And right there. And back. As far as you can get it. Make sure you're staying in neutral position. Don't let yourself lean forward to try to get the leg back more. You want to be in neutral right here. More stretch, more work in the hamstrings to pull that leg back. As long as you don't roll forward and cheat it. No cheating on this test. Back. And again, you go as far as you can go, wherever that is for you. Just make sure you stay in neutral. You bring that foot back as far as it'll go. Back out. Feet. Feet. Toes up. Toes up. Take it down. Make sure you're in neutral. Don't forget that. This isn't a part of the exercise. You're not going to get hurt if the shoulders are rolling forward when you do this. Just don't do it. It's a bad habit to get into. Actually, it's a habit that most of us have that we need to break. Heel down, toe up. And other way. So we talk a lot about working the ankles, strengthening and flexibility. I found a program we're going to do next week that is just for the ankles. It'll be a short one, but it really focuses on the ankles, and strength is going to be really important for the foot and for the ankle. All right, walk them out. Toes out, heels out, toes out, heels out. Come on back in. As much rotation as you could get. You should have more rotation than you had previously. If my wife would have done this, she would not have sprained her ankle. In, 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 and together. Try to keep the knees over the heels as you do this. There's going to be a little movement, but what you want to do is try to keep right here. So when the heels come out, the knees will come out right over the top of them, and then the toes out. In, and there you go. First part's done. Grab your band. You should probably have some water too. We do a sit to stand to get to your water. Unless you have it right there in front of you, then you don't need to. You're already there. Grab your band, please. We're going to extend one leg like that. Other one, foot flat on the floor, knee stays forward. When you're doing these stretches, always remember, these will be mainly stretches. As you're doing these, remember, the opposite leg, that brace leg, has to be flat on the floor, knee right over the top of it. That is how you're going to get those muscles strong along the outside of the leg, around the knees, by holding it right there. Band goes around the foot without coming off the end. Extend the leg out. Keep a little bend in the knee. Don't lock it out backwards completely. Have a little bend and then use the band to bring the toe back. Great way to do this. Towels are wonderful for this. You don't need a band for this one, but if you got it, why not? Shoulders in alignment, ears, hips. So you don't want to lean forward as you do this. Maybe pull yourself forward. That's not what we're looking for. You want to bring the toe back, staying in neutral. Working the muscles in the upper back for every single exercise we do, pretty much. You always want to stay in alignment. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And relax. Just a couple seconds. And bring it back again. Remember, 2 stretches are the key. 30 seconds to 45. Let those muscles get a chance to warm up. break off the fascia, the outside of that covers the muscle, and then once that's gone, then you can get to the stretch. To the stretch run. And release. Other side. Same thing. Doesn't that feel good after you stretch it? It does. I like it. The calf muscle feels nice and stretched out for me now. Knees bent. Shoulders are back. In alignment. And looking right straight out in front of you, bringing that toe back. It's really easy to look down at the toe. Just get those shoulder blades back. Get yourself in alignment, looking right straight out in front of you where you should be. And get that toe back as far as you can. Just hold it there for a little bit. Remember, you just want to feel the stretch. Once the stretch starts, you are done. And it should only be in the bottom half of the foot, not in the thighs. You don't want those hamstrings in the back of the thigh. All right, relax it. Hey, relax, would you? Settle down. Okay, stop relaxing. Get to work. Roll the shoulders back. Make sure you're neutral, looking right straight out in front of you. Other foot's flat on the floor. Knee pointing over the toe. Keeping your alignment. Hold it there. And relax. Back to the other leg. Seems like stretching should be nothing but relaxing, but there's some work involved in it. All right. Band around the foot. I'm going to wrap. You may want to as well. I'm going to wrap around the foot so it doesn't go flying off because I'm going to lift. So we're going to bring the shoulder blades back, chest out, and then leg out to the side just a little bit. Don't go way off to the side. Bring it to the side a little bit and then lift. Keeping the shoulder blades back. You may want to go to the back of the chair for this one to make sure that you don't lean. You're looking for the muscles in the hamstrings, back of the thigh. So keep the knee bent, lift. For just a little bit. 3, 2, 1. And down. Okay, time to go back. Nah, not yet. 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Knees bent, lift. So again, you just never want to lock the knee out where you've got it locked completely out and it's kind of going backward. That's really hard on the joint. It's just a bad habit to get into. Again, how high you come up, you just want to feel a stretch in the back of the thigh. That's all you want. And down. Other side. Shoulder back. Up. Knee bent. Lift. Relax the toe. Again, sitting back in the chair is great for this one. Just in the upper half of the leg. You don't want it behind the knee. You don't want it in the lower half of the leg. If you're feeling it from above the knee down to the heel, bend the knee just a little bit more. The other thing you can do to try to help this out is if you do a little hip hinge forward maybe. Back and off. That feel good or what? Go back to the other side. Wrap again. Bring it across. Looking for a stretch on the outside of the hip. So take that hand, bring it over. This one's much easier on the edge of the chair. Let that other leg drop and pull. Hang on to the seat if you need to. The chair. Seat of the chair. And bring it around. Stay right there. Pull, pull, pull. And relax one more time. This is a good one on the floor. When you don't have this other leg in the way, you can really get quite a bit of pull on it. You feel the stretch on the outside of the hip. But what you have to make sure of is you don't let your body twist with it. There's no stretch when you roll the whole hip. We're trying to stretch that hip out. So you want to bring it across. Stretching the outside. See, this is why I had to wrap it. I've seen them come off. Well, I've seen it because I've done it. But when they come off the end of the foot, so I make it, whenever I did live classes, I always made it mandatory that people wrap the foot. I made it mandatory. Other side, out you go, and pull. Relax the leg, a little bit at a time. Start to feel the stretch. Stay in neutral position. Ears over shoulders, over hips, over seat. And stretch on the outside. Pull a little bit more as you go. As those muscles start to warm up, they may give you just a little bit more without feeling any more stretch. Same amount of pressure, just with a little more rotation. Let go. Let go. One more time. One more time. Up. And out. Across you go. Pull the band. It's a great stretch. Relax the foot as much as you, or the leg as much as you can. It's real easy to really tighten it up. And back and down. Going to take under the feet. We're going to do a, oops, one foot. Got it. Sorry, my bad. Under the foot. Pull it in as tight as you can get it. Arms out to the side. Feel the stretch happening in the back of the leg. Keep the shoulder blades back. Feel the hip flexor working in front of the hip as you pull that in, and then back out. Hold right there. Don't lock the knee out completely. Just a little leg press, a little strength in there. Bring it back in. Use the band to pull in. I got to keep putting myself back in neutral. This one's really easy to let the chin come forward to kind of roll the shoulders. It is for me. I always say that like it's that way for everybody, but because I do it, I think there are some other people doing it. Bring it back. Shoulder blades are back. Chest is out, looking right out in front of you. Squeeze. Squeeze, box. Other side. Same thing. Bring it in. Shoulders back. Tight as you can get it. Bring it in. A little extra help there. You get by with a little help from your band. And out. One more time. In. Hard as you can get it in. Really pull in. Wherever that is for you. You may not be this close. That's whatever. You just want to feel this muscle working in the front of the hip, and you want to feel the stretch in the back. Back of the thigh going up into the butt. As you do that, as you hold it, you holding it? Okay, you ready? Let go. Let go. Whew. Over the top. Over the top we go. I'm gonna go this way. Shows this one better. Up, over. Elbows are bent, shoulder blades are back, ears are directly over the shoulder. You're going to come down on the side, keeping the shoulder blades back. Roll them back as you're coming down. So you want to make sure that you're not leaning forward, coming forward like that, because now you are twisting and bending at the same time. We want to do that one movement with the back, with the spine, and that is a side bend. Use that bottom hand and pull just lightly, please, to give yourself just a little more stretch. Hold there. Make sure the shoulder blades are back, ears, shoulders, hips, all in alignment. Up. Use that other hand to pull you back over. Saves on the shoulders a little bit. And same thing on the other side. So I'm not bending way off to the side, ear way down. This is a diagonal. I'm heads up at a diagonal. That's about it. I got a great stretch going on through the back of the shoulder, going all the way down the side, all the way down to the top of the pelvis. And bring it back up to top one more time. I can get a little more out of this. Tighten that band up. Get a little more pull this time. Remember, don't go for world records on the first one. Keep the head up on the inside of the upper arm. Anything you do, any type of rotation, any type of bend, whatever it is, a lift, always give the muscles a chance to warm up first. Then you can go harder. And back up. And arms right out front. Same thing, but this time we're going to do a rotation around to the side, Let me go this way. I'm coming around. Chin follows chest. Using that lead hand, the one that's going to the back, to pull just a little bit more. Get that shoulder blade back as far as you can. Don't let this front shoulder collapse, though. Keep the shoulder blades in a straight line. Just get another 1/16 of an inch. Your muscles don't stretch very far. That little 1/16 of an inch is big when it comes to the stretch. I went to the other side, by the way. Sorry. And bring yourself back to center. And that's what I like the bands for. You can get just that little bit more, but you got to be careful because you can overpower and hurt that other side. But just that little bit more that you get that you can't get with the band, without the band. All right, next, shoulder blades back, grab on. We're going to open up the chest. So hands out and roll the shoulder blades back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And relax. Come forward, roll the arms out as far as they'll go. Deep breath in, stretching out the upper back. Bring the shoulder blades back together. Bring yourself into the upright position. Squeeze the shoulder blades as tight as you can get them. Deep breath in, exhale. Don't let the chin come to the chest. Keep it up. Again, deep breath in with those shoulders rolled forward. Last one. Bring it back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, nice and tight. Deep in and exhale right there. Bands are done. That was a nice stretch. We're going to do the rest standing. We are going to grab a drink of water first. You can put the band down. You will not need weights. You will just need your feet and your chair. This next piece is about dynamic balance. So we're going to be moving. Anytime you feel you need the chair, use it. There's a lot of single leg on this. Hold the chair. Use it for support. Don't use it as a crutch. You can use it to just make sure you don't fall over. Make the core do as much as you can by keeping it nice and tight, abs tight, keeping yourself stationary over that stationary leg. Knee is bent, foot's flat on the floor. Everything stays right in alignment. You want to make sure, and it's really important that the foot, bottom of the foot is flat against the floor. So you want to feel across the ball of the foot, inside to outside, coming back to the middle of the heel. That's that triangle we've got going. That's that. If you can feel all those points on the floor, your foot is flat. It's there. It's where it needs to be. First one's kind of simple. Just a rotation. Just bring yourself around. It's so funny that this is an exercise, but you know what? It's not easy. And up. If you don't do it often, it's really hard. Okay, so we're going to go back the other way. Keep the chin up, looking out in front. Make sure the shoulder blades are back. Head up, though. It's really important. Don't bring your chin down to your chest, blocking the air passage. Plus your weight forward. You're not balanced if your head's forward. And there. Make it a little bigger. Now we're going to do a step around. See which one's a little harder for you. So we're not going to go all the way around a chair. We're making this just a little bit tougher. The smaller that circle is, the harder it gets to be. Chin up, chest out. I went the other way. Did I tell you that? I'm back. Is that fun? Okay, stepping. You're going to pick the foot up, step out to the side, lift the other one, and bring it around. Again to the back. Lift the one leg up. Let me do it. How's I doing it? This way. This way. One leg up and point it to the back and around. Side and around. Going the other direction, same thing. Foot up, step out, set your balance here. You're right between the two legs. Both feet and knees are pointing in their separate directions. And then you rotate through that foot flat on the ground. Up. So that lead leg, the one that went first, is your solid base. Knees bent just a little bit. Foot is flat on the floor. Bring it in. Out. Up. And in. Whew. All right. Next, I'm going to use the chair for this. What I'm going to do is bring the foot up, out, in, and down. Stay on the one side. Excuse me. For the first couple, until I get my balance, then I'll start hovering over the back of the chair. I won't grab onto the chair. I won't also let go completely and get away from the chair. I won't step away from the chair. Up, out. What I found works best is I put my fingers underneath instead of leaning on it, coming up underneath it and back down. It's a lot more work for the core that way. If you just put your hand down on top of it, you can put all your weight into it. If you go this way and you lean too far the other way, you go that way. Up, out, in, and down. Keep going with it. Up, out, woo, in, and down. 2 more times. Dynamic balance. This is a step. Did you get that? Last one. Up, out. If you were walking, the heel would be coming down to the floor now. And we go to the other side. Out, in, and down. Most important thing is not leaning out to the side like this, not looking down at your feet. It's looking right straight out in front of you, and you're stacked over that stance leg, knees bent. Think of the triangle. Ball the foot all the way across the middle of the heel. Up, out. Got it? In and down. Couple more. See if when you set, whoa, I can't scratch my eye on one leg. I found that out. My forehead. Tap the toe. See if you can get by with not putting the foot flat on the floor. Out, in, tap. And last one. Out, in, and down. That was not easy. Okay, this one's going to be a little easier. We're just going to step out to the side and step back in. Out and back in. As you step out into a squat, little tiny squat, down, back up. As you come up, bring the foot in, down, out, and bring it back in. One more time each side. Balance right there. You're right between the legs. Now your body shifts over that stationary leg. Step up, step out, and back in. This time, as you step out, when you come back, cross the leg. So you're coming up, over, tap, and back. Again, chair should be right there. You should have it right in front of you when you're doing this. Okay, so we're going to step out on the other side. A little bit of a squat. Push up. As you push up, heel comes up first, ball of the foot, over the top, tap the toe, and bring it back to center. Out, down, up and over, tap, and bring it back. Other side down. Push up through, step over, and come back again. Slow movements and touch as little as you can. When you bring that foot over, see if you can get by with just the ball of the foot or just the toe, and then come back. Just a kickstand to hold you. Same thing, but we're going backward this time. Little skater action. So we're stepping out to the side, little squat, up, tap behind, and back to the middle. Out, down, back, and middle. So I do a lot of it the other way where we do the skater out wide and then in. So this is a little different. This time we're having to go from front to the back. And it makes a difference. The brain, again, brain's just not used to the way you're moving. It hasn't done that before. Out. We do it the other way. Now we got to teach it this way. Down and in. Foot stays flat on the floor. Hips have to stay forward. This is why it's so important that hips stay forward, is because things like this happen where you start to fall to the side. You need to get back over there and you need to be stable, which means the hips need to stay forward. Because what happens is if out, you turn the hips, your body is now spinning this way. Momentum is taking you continued around. This way, what you're doing is you're stopping it from happening because you're working on those hips forward. And again, you don't think about it. The brain's thinking, what do I do? What do I do? I don't want to fall down. I don't want to get hurt. Back. Wish my wife's mind had thought of that. We're good. All together now. We start out and in, out and across, out and back. And that was one. Other side. Step out to the side, nice and slow. A little bit of a squat. Push up, heel comes up first, then the ball of the foot. Come to the middle. Back out to the side, bending the knees as you come down. Up, cross, tap, and middle. Out this time, you're going across the back, like that. And then in again. All right, so let's make this just a little more fun. Start wide. We're always going to come back to wide set, but take your time. This is where it gets hard because you're shifting way farther. Which we did here, we always came back to the middle. Nice, easy spot to get to. Small base of support, we're good. This time we're going to go from out to in, out, and across. Pick the leg up, step out, ball the foot heel, and to the back. It's the hardest one. And out. Other side, same thing. Starting wide, right here, right now. Lift to the center. Get your balance. Just the toe. Back out. Try to get used to just using the toe. Ooh. I can't get over there. There we go. And out, up, and back. Bobbling is great. It really is. Other side, one more time. Bobbling is great because it teaches the brain it's okay. It knows that it's not always stable. When we have a chair and floor and everything, we never have to worry about, we're always being really careful and not to get ourselves into a bad situation. Every once in a while, we got to do that just so the brain knows what to do when that does happen. Up and over, tap, bring it back, around, the hard one, step, up, and out. One more time, just because this is a fun one. In, out, across. And what you should see is that after you've done a couple of these, it gets so much easier. You can watch the brain figure this out. That's what's so great about it. All right, what are we doing next? We are doing reverse, reverse, reverse. No, we're not. You're doing a narrow squat. So, feet together. Little space between. If you put the feet right side by side, you have a tendency there's a greater chance that you get those feet caught together, and there's a chance you could fall. So just leave yourself a little space between them. I'm not a big fan of putting the feet either heel toe or side to side actually touching. Just leave a little space in there. So squat from here. Butt goes back. Knees go over laces of the shoes. You have a much narrower base of support here. So it makes it just a little more challenging. Core has to work harder. Shoulders back, chest out. Come down. Again, chair right there if you need it. You want to make sure the shoulders stay up and back. As you do this, down and up. We're going to go down again, narrow, but hold here, right here. Pick one foot up, step back, bring it forward, and up. Other side, down, one foot up, step back, get your balance, pick it up, bring it back in, and up. As you feel more comfortable, you can go a little deeper. Works for the legs just a little bit harder, but make sure you can take your time with that leg on the single leg as you pick the other one up, step it back, in, and up, down, back, in, and up. One more time. Take it down. Back, up, and up. I'm going to take you through one more. Just quickly. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but what I want you to do is knee up, crunch, and back down. Other side. So it's not just up and back down. It's up, up, and then back down. Getting yourself where you're usually foot's coming right straight down. Challenge the brain. Show it something different. Bring that leg up a little higher instead. Just in case you trip. If you trip, that's going to happen. That knee's going to come up higher than you're used to with just a walk. You've got to be prepared for all of it. And down. Again, if you need to, tap the toe, up, up. Put your toes right there if you need it for a kickstand at any time. Up, up, and down. Last one, up, up, and down. Let's do just one. So what we wanted to do is walk forward. So you take a step up, hold, and back down. Pick the leg up, hold, and back down, up, and down. Opposite arm, opposite leg. It'll go so far to help you. Stop. Full stop before you put it down. Whoa. If you think about it, this is how long. Keep the shoulders back, head up. Talking to me. It gives you an idea of how long you are on a single leg when you walk. It is most of the time. You are very seldom on 2 feet. And if they are, they're one in front of the other. You're always in that stagger. Back of the chair, stretch it out. We're running out of time. Step away from the chair, knees bent, looking down at the floor, using the hands to keep the shoulder blades back. Knees stay over the ankles, butt goes back. Great stretch, lower back, hamstrings, and glutes. Push up to the chair, step in, underneath, and up. One more time. Step away from the chair, bring it down. Butt back. All we have to do is this. These lower body, feet across. We stretched out the upper body really well, but then we went and tightened up the legs, so we're going to need to stretch those out before we get done. Butt back into that hip hinge. Again, all you got to do, legs across. You can hold on to the chair, pushing the butt back. Helps a lot. If you don't have to worry about balance, you can just really concentrate on feeling it in the outside of the thigh on that back leg. And up, other side, feet across. I really think this is a better way to do it. If you have a chair, if you have a wall, counter, anything, just stretch. There's nothing stopping you from doing this stretch every day. Nothing. You can do it every day. It's okay if you do. It's a great thing. Hamstrings too. Standing there up with the toe, getting the calf muscles, foot down, hip hinge, getting the calves, and then, or the hamstrings, and then you get the outside of the thighs. Step out to the outside. Bring the arms up overhead. Deep breath in. Stomach out. Exhale. Bring it back. Other side. Up and out. Push the stomach out right here. Now, bring it in. Tighten up those abs. And then exhale. One more time each side. Up and out. And down. Last one. Up, over. And exhale, bringing it all back down again. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Come back Wednesday. We'll have a strength on Wednesday. Bring your weights with you so we can do some buffing up. Thank you guys.